Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and for those who are watching us for the first time, welcome to today's video. On today's video, we are going to talk about goal settings. Have you ever wondered why most people actually gets to achieve or gets to get everything that they need and everything that they put their mindsets to? And on today's video, we are going to outline the basic factor that you need to do that you need to consider in order before you actually set the goal or before you actually achieve anything that you want to achieve for yourself. So on today's video, I have my fellow student who is doing accounting and finance, Mr. Ancient Matongo. Mr. Ancient Matongo, you are welcome to today's talk.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So you may ask to say, what is goal setting? So, Mr. Ancient,
Yes, sir.
would you help me to define goal setting, or what do you understand about goal setting?
Sure. Thank you very much for that. As we have heard the whole topic and the whole conversation we have today. So, in response to what my brother has said, goal setting is simply the process, the process of setting like your small steps on how how you can achieve your desired outcome.
Yes.
You put the small activities in place that will help you to achieve your desired outcome. That is how we can define goal setting in simpler terms.
In simpler terms,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
That's beautiful. As like you actually talked about in the definition of goal setting, to say the goal setting is a simple steps or an action plan that you need to take in order for you to actually achieve a certain outcome.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I believe so. It's like we can define it in that way, and maybe to contribute to that. Goal setting can be a strategic plan that you have to implement in order for you to achieve certain outcome or certain standard in your life. Yeah. Before we actually dive into this, our main topic is to say what are these fundamental principles that you need to consider before you actually set goals. We hear most people actually talk about goal setting, and they'll actually tell you to set goals, but they'll never tell you how to set the goals. So in today's video, we are going to show you how you can set goals and how you can actually set the goals that are in line with the things that you want to achieve, or in line with the vision that you want to attain for yourself. So talking about the vision, this is just something that someone who is actually about to set goals, you must establish first. In order for you to actually have goals that you are going to achieve, or in order for you to set the goals that you are going to achieve, the first thing you have to establish your vision. So what do you understand about the vision?
How my understanding about the vision, I think even in my definition of goal setting, we say that these are the small activities which you put in place to achieve your desired outcome. So from that we can say that your desired outcome becomes your vision.
Yes.
That desired outcome you want to achieve is what we call a vision. So how we can also define a vision, we say that a vision is simply the state in which you see yourself, or where you are going. You see yourself where you are going. You visualize yourself who you will become and where you are going to be maybe in the next 10 years or 15 years from now. That is how we can put it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. When it comes to vision, of course, like my brother Ancient said, it's like it's where you see yourself in the next 10 years. Where do you want to be, or who do you want to become in the next 10 years?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what the vision is. And the question that you may ask to say, how can you actually develop this vision of yourself?
Sure. Or how you can develop the vision. Okay. Of course, I'll just lay the simple foundation as Mr. Francis is coming to talk about it. So how you can achieve this vision, or how you can reach the desired outcome. The first step, which I'll say, is that you simply make up your mind. When you make up your mind that this is what I want to achieve, then that will become the foundation of everything which you want to do, so that you can reach there. So this is just, I'll just mention one point, that you make up your mind that this is what I want to do. Then when you make up your mind, then everything follows from there, of which now you are going to continue to talk about them, the stage, the steps which I must take to reach there or to achieve my vision. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm loving the edits that you are giving, and I forgot to mention this, by the way, when we started the conversation, that I was actually looking forward to having this conversation with you.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so that you help me define what a vision is, and you help me to understand in order for me to actually set goals.
Sure.
First, I must start with making up my mind to say, and establishing my vision to say, okay, this is the person that I want to become. For example, my vision, let me just share this with everyone who's watching and with everyone who is actually listening to this. My vision is to become the biggest influencer in Africa. Like, that's my vision that I'm having for myself. But the question that I may ask to say, like, looking at the vision that I have, what are the things that I can be doing in order for me to achieve the vision that I want to achieve, or the vision that I have for myself? The first thing that I need to do is I need to understand my current situation, or where I am right now, in order for me to actually achieve the vision that I have for myself. And this has to, it has to be me defining, maybe if I look at my mental well-being, what am I currently doing, or where am I currently when I look at my mental well-being. Maybe I may say I have my current situation when it comes to my mental well-being is, maybe I have a negative outlook of everything, say, and maybe self-doubt kicks in every time I think about the vision that I have, and every time that it just pop-ups in my mind to say, okay, this is what I want to create for myself, and this is what I want to achieve. Yeah, you say, and that to actually bring a negative impact on myself, and it will actually lead to me not achieving the vision that I want to achieve. So, and also, this also can understanding your current situation can come with also knowing on your physical well-being, to say how well are you, or how best are you performing now when it comes to your physical well-being. Are you on your best self?
So thank you very much. As Mr. Francis is talking about, and as he talked about understanding your current situation, or who you are. I think viewers, wherever you're watching us from, this is a major point on how you can achieve your goals. When you understand who you are, what you can do, your weakness and your strength, this will align you, in a way. It will, let me put it this way, this will help you to find the places that will build your momentum, or that will build your courage, on what you want to do. For example, if I know that I'm weak in this area, then I want to do this. So what do? You need to you need to align yourself with people who are good in that area, so they can build you. So understanding your current situation is a major way, or the major point on how you can achieve your goals. Because number one, to become the guide, or your guide on where you are found, who will you make as a friend, and what places do you go, or you find yourself? How long will you spend studying, or how long will you spend researching, so that you can understand yourself better? So that is the major way, or the concept which we must focus if we want to achieve our bigger goals.
Yeah, you've talked about just knowing yourself, right? Yeah, as in when it comes to understanding your current situation, and this can be done by you maybe doing a SWOT analysis on your personality, right? On yourself, to say you can look at you understanding your weaknesses, also understanding your strengths, and also maybe just outlining the simple opportunities that you may have, or the opportunity that may actually come along the way.
Yes.
Once you are developing this vision, and also once you're actually setting goals for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, and a vision can act as a guideline, or on which what you can actually do today, or what you need to do in the next coming days.
Yes.
Yeah. So talking about we've talked about the vision, and also we've talked about the understanding the current situation where you are in life, or where you are in life. Come to my attention. Like, for example, all these things comes down to personality, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what impact does personality have when it comes to goal setting?
Okay.
Yeah.
When you talk about the impact personality has when it comes to goal setting, because when you talk about personality, we are talking about the whole being of a person, my nature. So how then does my nature, like, what impact does it have when it comes to my goal setting? I would say it has the major influence. Why? Because my personality is what will determine how many goals I'll set, and my personality is what will determine, like, how quick or I will achieve my vision. So if I'm a person with a stronger personality or a weak personality, all these factors contribute. So if I'm a weak person, meaning I'll take time to achieve my vision. So if you have got what you call stronger personality, this also will become the catalyst, or it will motivate you, or it will move you quicker, or it will make you achieve your vision quickly. So personality is a major, or it has a bigger influence when it comes to achieving your vision. Because it is what makes me to be me, and what drives me to achieve my goals, or to achieve my vision.
Yeah. That's a beautiful way of looking at personality.
Yes,
but to add on what you have just from saying, I think when you talk about the personality, it has a major influence on when it comes to goal settings, right? Because it actually said the question to say, who do you have to become in order for you to achieve a goal that you are setting for yourself? Like, who do you want to become? And goal settings is not really just about setting goals. It's really about understanding the person that you are becoming after achieving the goals that you have set for yourself. And this will actually help you realize your vision and achieve your vision. Yeah. So moving on to to the next point when it comes to goal setting.
Maybe before you go to the next point, let me also put this point across, like, in place. Viewers, like, this is the big mistake which people have. We are dreaming to go far, and we are dreaming to reach somewhere or the greater height in our life, but we are literally doing nothing at the moment. So what I'm saying that when you are dreaming to reach far or to reach the greater height, you need to be doing something at the moment which becomes like as a fuel, or which becomes because the small activity which you are doing now are the one which will lift you, or which will help you to achieve your goals. So what I'm saying that talk on where you, or see yourself there, and also do something now which will sustain your vision. Because we have got this weakness as youths, or as people out there. People say, I want to be a great man. But what are you doing at the moment for you to become that man? You are doing nothing. Every small thing you do now matter to it will contribute to your destiny. So do something now that will help you, or that will lift you, or that will enable you to reach your far end. It's not about talking, it's about talking it and doing it. And how do you achieve it? Then do small things.
Yeah, sometimes I get to wonder, I may be sharing something, like to say the way I've actually just shared my vision. To say my vision. And I'm not doing exactly what I need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, in order for me to achieve the vision that I have for myself. So the question is, considering that we're talking about goal setting and how we can actually set goals. I think it comes to for a person who actually setting goals to understand, like, the simple simple process or the simple actions that they need to be taken in order for them to achieve a certain goal, and in order for them to achieve a vision. And these steps and these simple actions that you need to be taking are these actions that are going to actually huge in the bigger vision,
the bigger man who you want to be in the future. Exactly.
Like, yeah, you know, like there'll be a building block, like in order for you to achieve a certain goal or a certain outcome that you want to achieve for yourself.
I love the way you said actually it will be a building block, right? So this is what we are even this the house. Building a house, you start with what? With one what?
One block.
One block.
Yeah.
So you get one, you put it there, and then you get another one, you put it there, another one, you put it there. You make first of all one line, and then it becomes this. You put the second line. Then at the end of the day, that is now you make the complete what? The complete house. So it's the same as now when it comes to the achieving our vision. The small thing I do now, it is more like a one line which I put to build the house. Then the next step, what I'll do, I'll get another line. Then as I continue doing that, I'm building the house. At the end of the day, I call it a house.
Yes, and basically, yeah, I've just blown my mind to say like I didn't actually look at like the simple action that I need to take as me building a house. You know, like mostly we take our life slightly by like we have this vision, right? But we literally don't have a foundation. So we are not ready. We are not putting a foundation where we can actually build the vision.
Exactly.
Yeah, and this foundation can be achieved by us setting simple goals.
Simple goals. Yes. So thank you, sir. And another part which we need to handle there is that when you talk about again achieving our visions, many visions outside there perish. How do they perish? Because people think it's just all about putting it in place. No, it's about when you put your vision in place, then let that become your guide. And when you talk about it becoming your guide, it has also now to remind you the kind of life you need to live. It has to tell you the kind of food you must eat. It has to tell you how many hours must you spend playing. So you can't be dreaming to become a greater man and then you are living a careless life. You don't care, you don't want to be told, you don't want to be guided on how to do certain things. Because being guided is what makes you to be a better person. So if you want to be a greater man or greater entrepreneur, like an entrepreneur, you must be a man who is so disciplined when it comes to even to how you spend money. How do you spend your money will determine who you become when you come to financial gurus. So if you want to become a general, you can't just be living a careless life. You may be drinking, doing things, maybe fornicating, because this is what is even eating people's money out there. People are spending time with women out there. Then they're spending their money.
I remember the last video that we were doing with Mr. Title. He mentioned something that was really like, you really want to build freedom, like financial freedom, right?
Exactly.
And this financial freedom, you think of getting a loan from the bank, right? And then after you got the loan, the bank has given you the loan. Then you drink the loan, which means by drinking or using the money for just going out and then forgetting the reason
you want to achieve.
The reason what you wanted. When we talk about goal settings, right? Yes. We also have to evaluate our behavior, and also we have to evaluate the attitude that we have toward certain things.
Our personality.
Our personality also, and this behavior also acts as has a major influence on on our achievement. On the goals that we are setting. The way I've actually shared the vision, right, of what I want to become.
Yes.
Yeah, and my behavior are not in line with the vision that I have for myself. So actually be a disadvantage for me because I want to be doing things that are in line with the vision that I hold for myself. Right?
Sure. Exactly.
And this behavior will be like it will just actually be, what can I say? Yeah, it will just be like the vision will just be dominant there, and it won't be a significant thing that will actually.
So in summary, what you are saying that my behavior must agree with my vision. If my behavior is not agreeing with my vision, then there is a problem there, because you can be contradicting yourself as a human being, where you are setting your goals and then you don't live according to that. If you want to be a man of God, you spend time praying, spend time with listening to what these great men of God have achieved and how they have achieved it. If you want to be a public speaker, you must spend time also to listen to these great men who have achieved in the industry which you are also dreaming of. So your behavior must agree with your vision, so that this is how you can achieve it. Failure to that, then your vision will just end in your mouth. Because there's a difference between some people, their vision, they just only their mouth. I want to become this. I want to become this. Then it will end there.
Yeah,
but our goal is not that my vision only end in my mouth, but my goal is that I need to speak it. After speaking it, and then I have also to realize it, and I have to see it like manifesting or coming out of my mouth and to affecting or influencing other people's lives. That is our goal.
That's really nice. Yeah, I'm loving the energy that you are bringing, and I'm loving what you are sharing. It's really powerful, and I hope you have enjoyed the conversation. So we've talked about when it comes to goal setting and how you can actually set the goals. We've talked about understanding your vision or evaluating your vision or setting up your vision, and we've also talked about understanding your current situation or where you are in life, in order for you to actually set goals that are in line with the personality that you want to build and the vision that you have for yourself. And also we've talked about the power of the personality, or the influence of the personality when it comes to goal setting. And also we've talked about the simple actions, you outlining the simple actions that you need to take in order for you to actually achieve the goals that you have set for yourself, and also in order for you to just achieve the vision that you have for yourself. So coming to an end, I really just want to talk about the outcome itself after you've achieved the goal, or maybe you can say after you've felt achieving the goals, because these are also the outcome. You know, we have to consider them to say, okay, I've actually set these goals for myself to say I have to get 12 points this semester, and failure to that, maybe failure to actually achieve the 12 point, or me achieving the 12 point actually have the impact on me. So just to understand that, like, do you really have to consider the impact when it comes to goal settings, or you just have to ignore it, considering that you also have to know it?
Now, it's very important also to understand, to consider the consequences or the impact of goal setting. For example, one point I'll put across is that when you set your goals, wanting to achieve your vision, this is the whole purpose of we doing this, is that it will create your focus. And then the focus is what will lift you, which becomes the transport unto your later end. So it is very important to consider the impact of your success in your goal setting, and also the impact of your failure in your goal setting. Very important. So, yes,
I love that. Yeah. So as my brother said, he actually talked about the understanding, or actually looking at the impact of goal setting as what did you mention?
I said it's create your focus.
Yeah. That's the point.
The focus which becomes your transport, or which lifts you to your later end.
That's the point. That's the point that I wanted to actually talk about. It's understanding like the impact of your goal, failure to achieve them or achieving them, to actually act as a focus of where you want to actually go.
Exactly.
So, and understanding this will actually help you to build confidence in yourself to say, after considering that you've actually achieved the goal.
I like that.
To actually help you to build the confidence in yourself, and it actually help you to have this momentum to say, okay, I've achieved this goal. Once I redo what I was actually doing, then I set this goal, I can actually achieve another goal. So, and just to relate it to today, right? Like looking at our student, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe our goal is to be a manager in a certain company, right? So now the question that you may ask to say, what impact does it have on you when you become a manager in a certain company, or in your desired company that you want to become a manager? Maybe you would say it will actually help you understand yourself better, and it will actually help you know yourself better, and it will actually help you realize certain things that you are not that you didn't know that you are capable of achieving. Yeah.
I like that, sir. The point you mentioned, it builds confidence. When I achieve my goals, this builds confidence within me. It's a really major point. It's a good point, sir. Indeed, when you achieve, after you have achieved your goals, there is that joy which comes from within. The confidence is something that it builds within you, that motivates you actually to continue. So when you set your goals and then you achieve them, there is that motivation. You're like, wow, let me continue doing it so that I can also achieve more. So indeed, I like the point. Confidence is built, which brings joy, the joy which will motivate you to do better, actually.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
To become better. And to do more.
To do more. Actually.
Yeah. So not forgetting also about the negative impact of failing to achieve the goal, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. But when we fail, we also just have to come from the place of understanding that we know that maybe we might put a lot of effort in achieving the goal that we want to achieve, but due to unseen circumstances, we tend to fail to achieve the goal. That should come to a realization to say, you have to understand yourself also to say, it's not always that you are going to succeed in everything that you are doing. It's not always that you are going to achieve everything that you want to achieve for yourself. So understanding that, it's really just have to you just have to be in the place of also appreciating yourself to say, I did what I was what I would have done to achieve this goal. But things just didn't go as I planned them to go. So and that will actually help you to build resiliency in yourself. Also, it will actually help you to understand yourself better in such a way that you consider failure to be your building block as well.
I love that, sir. I love that. So actually, viewers, in every place you are and wherever you're watching us from, this is how my brother mentioned that failure. Actually, this is how I define failure. This is what has been helping me in my life. For me, I don't really call it failure. I call that which people call failure, I call it a learning ground.
That's lovely.
So when I fail to achieve what I wanted, I don't focus on failure itself, but I focus on what I have learned in that. So I want you to get this point that when you want to do something and then it is not happening the way you planned, that is not the end. Don't be discouraged. That is not failure. It's a learning ground. You are learning to do better. That next time I should plan better the way I planned before, so that I can achieve this which I want to do. So it's not really failure. Don't call it failure. Call it my learning ground. I am learning.
That's beautiful. That's a good way of looking at the failure.
Thank you.
And I've actually picked the point that you've just from saying to say, don't consider failure to be failure, but rather a learning ground.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I remember, I just forgotten exactly who said this. For example, is the person that who came up with a light bulb. He failed 100 times. 100 times in order for him to just come up with a bulb.
Imagine.
And in the end, what he said that I just discovered 100 times
times.
what's not working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Another point there, sir. People let's not fear to fail. A person who have tried and have failed is much better than a person who have never tried at all.
Wow.
This is what differentiates us in this life. Some people, they are just there seated and they don't want to even try it. If I do it, I'll fail. No. Go ahead, try it. If it's a business, do it. When you fail, you are 10 times better than me who have never tried at all. So this is what will differentiate people.
Yeah.
If I do it, I fail, and someone have never done it. When we do it next time together, for me, I'll have experience. Meaning I learned. What about him? Nothing. So don't fear to fail. Be there. Face failure, and when you face failure, the kind of a person you become after is a different one.
This is lovely.
I'm enjoying it too.
I'm enjoying the conversation. I feel like, I feel like we are not going to we are not going to end this conversation. It's just going to go, just to be going. But I must say, I think you have gotten enough, and we have just explained a lot of things about the goal settings.
Exactly.
One thing that you should actually pick up, one thing that you should actually get from this is, first of all, before you actually set your goal, or before you actually work on setting goals, the first thing that you should do is understanding or establishing the vision that you have for yourself. Where do you want to be in the next 10 years, or where do you want to be in the next 5 years?
Exactly.
Who do you want to become in the next 5 years? Once you understand that, or once you understand those things, it will be easy for you to actually set goals that are in line with the vision that you have for yourself. Also, with the personality that you are building for yourself. Yeah. So here you have it, our viewers. If you like this video, if you enjoyed our conversation, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to share the video with someone who can actually benefit from this video as well. So thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of this conversation. We really appreciate your time, and we really appreciate your support that you are giving us as we are trying to achieve our goal, as we are trying to achieve our vision. Until see you in the next video. Thank you.